Sorry about that. Yeah, white water rafting. Just something in the water you guys could be doing. Or if you're not doing anything in the water, you could just be outside grounding your energy this weekend. You could be buying like a water slide. You know those blow up water slides that you put in your backyard for you and your kids. I know I did that once. It was so much fun, you guys. You got to do it. You just go online and you search. It could be in your area. Just search in your area. They set up this tent, like 20-foot water slide, and you and your kids can go out there and enjoy the summertime, because the summer's almost over, y'all. So enjoy it while you can. Kids are already going back to school, so maybe on the weekends you can do something with them, but just keep yourself grounded in this time. So let's see what's here from my water sign, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus. Spirit wants you to pay attention to your emotions, your thoughts, what you're putting into your mind right here. Because even though 8/8 is over, the portal is still opening, okay? The portal is still here. So just be careful with your thinking, ground your energy. What's here from my water signs, Pisces, Cancer, Scorpio, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus. Yeah, it says release and renew. Embrace the flow of letting go. Welcome renewal, allowing new energy to shape your path. Yeah, again, outside. This looks like a river right here. Well, this is a river. Yeah, it's a river. Look, river of release. You see? It says drift along the river of release where waters carry away burdens, guiding towards renewal. Again, renewing your energy, refreshing your mind, your thoughts, cleansing. That is something that Holy Spirit is needing you to do. And when you renew, you release. So that's pretty right on point right there. So let's see what else is here from my water signs. So you're releasing and you're renewing something. You're embracing the flow and letting go. Allowing your energy to shape your path. So whatever you're going through right now, you're allowing your energy to reshape your path, reshape your mind, your thinking here. What else? Yeah, we have Harmony's call. Embrace equality and pursue justice, harmonizing the energies to manifest a balanced and just outcome. Scales of balance. So something about karma. Somebody could be getting bad karma, okay? It says scales of balance. Seek equilibrium in love and career, harmonizing your inner scale to weigh the decision, both heart and mind. Someone's balance is off. Like, when you see these balance beams, your heart should like be light as a feather. You shouldn't have any grudges or any resentment in your heart, because when judgment day comes, they say, if these scales don't balance, you going right down to hell for some people. So somebody here is not balanced with their heart. This could be someone in your energy who's getting bad karma because they have a grudge. They're holding a grudge against you. Or if this is you, you need to release and renew. You don't need to be holding no grudges on nobody at this time. Yeah, the sun is coming out as I'm saying that. So you really, I'm waking up with the sun, you guys. You really need to check that. Or this is someone in your energy. But I feel like this is someone else, because harmony is calling you. Peace is calling you. Love is calling you. God is calling you to release something and reshape your path, because something could be going on in your path because of what's in your mind or what you're holding on to. Yeah, the sun is coming out. Beautiful. What else? Wow, more water. Harbor of peace. My gosh. Water signs. I mean, it's so fitting. Harbor of peace. It says, find a serene refuge in a peaceful embrace of gentle harbor, allowing tranquility to still your waters. How fitting. I am so gagged right now on how fitting this is. Water signs, something in the water. You guys are maybe on a cruise, or if you're not on a cruise, you're jet skiing or something. Maybe you're on a yacht or something like that. But there's a harbor of peace here. Then it says serene haven. Embrace tranquility as your refuge, where serenity blossoms and peace unfolds your being. So something about the water being at peace. For others of you, there's something about a fisherman boat. Something about a fisherman boat. Somebody could be hiding. I don't know why I'm picking this up. Watch. I don't want to pick this up. Someone could be hiding something on a boat, but they claim it's a fisherman boat. They could be unpacking a boat and finding something in the boat. Pieces, drugs, I don't know. But it's something in the boat that's they're covering it up to make it look like a boat that's for fishermen, but it's really something else on that boat. For others of you, I feel like you're sailing into peace. Literally, you're sailing into peace. You're releasing, you're renewing your mind, your thought process, and you're sailing right into a harbor of peace, harmony, releasing, okay? Releasing what doesn't serve you. Yeah, and then we have open doors. Yeah, so the doors can open up. It's something about needing to ground your energy. Wow, that sun is really beaming in this room. Really beaming. Beautiful. Beautiful, beautiful, beautiful. Let me take a second and enjoy this sunrise. I can see it right from my office. Typically, I would go outside, but it's too hot. Watching the sunrise in the morning and watching the sunset are two of my favorite things. I don't care where I'm at in the world. I have to see the sun rise and set. And if I see the sun, if I don't see the sun rise, I have to see it set. So it's beautiful. But yeah, listen. Yeah, listen to yourself. Listen to your voice, your inner voice, listen to God, honey. I'm telling you, because look, there's clarity, a sky of clarity. It's something about you gaining clarity. It's something about you hearing your soul's whisper. Look beyond the words and hear what is really being said now. So Spirit is saying, listen to what is being said right now and forget everything else. This one also says, making plans, chart your course with intention. The future is yours to design and navigate. So Spirit is saying to design and navigate something, you need to release and renew, reshape your thinking so that way it can clear your path. So you can go into this harbor of peace and you're going to start seeing doors opening up for you. Opportunities, new beginnings. Okay, you're in the sky of clarity. There's the beach again. Is that the beach? Yeah. More water. Dang, y'all definitely could be look, stay in the flow. More water. Some of you guys could be in a bath and you're just putting your whole head in the tub, like washing your whole face, just deep diving in, fully immerse yourself in water or something like that, or that's what you could be doing. But you're going into a sky of clarity. So when you go outside, you're going to look at the sky and something's going to click. Something's just going to hit you. You could be seeing something in the clouds too, or something. Yeah, denial and guarding in the gate. Whoever's holding this grudge against you, they can't go where you're going. These doors that are opening up, they've been denied. They can't go here. They don't go here or something like that. I'm hearing they don't go here because look, there's adjacent possibilities within this garden in the gate. And whoever's holding this grudge or whoever's getting this bad karma, they can't go where you're going. This could be a Libra with the scales here. Justice, someone's getting bad karma. Yeah, because you're honest about your journey and where you came from and where you're going. And you're testifying. You're testifying your blessings. You're testifying because you came from nothing. And God is elevating you slowly into a position where doors is going to be opening up. Where peace is going to... still your waters, tranquility. And so you have a story to tell because of what you've been through. Yeah, and it's like someone doesn't understand that by causing illusions in your path, it's going to keep the doors closed for them. Yeah, pride. That's what's going to happen. They're going to be stuck behind the moon with ego, grudges, and they're going to wonder why their life has not gotten them anywhere. It's because they're prideful. So it's something like that. Let's see. Yeah, success, health. Yeah, you guys are, wow. By you doing this, ooh. I'm sorry, y'all. It's early and like my hands ain't working right for some reason. But by you guys like healing and releasing the past, these people are blaming each other and they feel guilty because they can't go through these doors with you. You need to listen to your intuition about these people, because these people, they have bad karma racked up, and you see something clear and you're listening to yourself. You're not allowing these negative voices to impact your decision making when it comes to your soul's growth. Yeah, look, health in the sun and success. Y'all are healthy too. You guys take really good care of your health. Some of you guys, yeah, with the sun in this Leo season, a project that you're birthing is going to be very successful. But Holy Spirit is saying you need to accept this. Don't listen to these negative voices saying you don't deserve this. This ain't for you. Don't do that. You're not meant for that. Don't listen to that, because right now you got the Midas touch. Anything you touch turns to gold. Okay, we have a baby, a book, music. Okay, some of you guys could be opening up a spa. You could be going to the spa and deciding, I want to open up my own spa. You could be going back to school, getting your licensing. I'm hearing cosmetology license or something like that. You could be a painter. I'm seeing paint brushes. You could be deciding to sell your art in art galleries. You could be doing an art show. I know in Miami they do, I think it's coming up in October or November. I'm not sure, but it's called the Art Basel. I went to Wynwood District in Miami, and when I tell you the art on the wall is so beautiful, every time I go to Miami, I have to go to Wynwood District. That's one of my favorite places to go, because I have to, like, the art is just, I admire it. It's beautiful. So you could be doing something like that, or you could be involved with something like that, or maybe your work is being displayed in an art show. In Florida, in Miami, they do one once a year. We have success and acceptance. You're going to have to accept the success that's coming in, because everything is aligned. You're healthy mentally, spiritually, physically. You're ready to go through these doors. You've done the work. You've healed. You're a refugee from your past. It's like you're swimming to safety from your past, because it was so much going on. And now you can finally rest in your abundance. Wow. Rest in rejuvenation, abundance. Your spirit needs you to get rest, because y'all are about to be booked and busy. You're going from being overlooked to overbooked. Wow. What is release and renew? This is powerful here. Perseverance. Again. Wow. It says, I know I can do whatever I set my mind to. Again, with the mind, crown chakra, purple. The color purple, the movie could be significant, but the color purple talks about the crown chakra. You persevered against these negative thinking patterns. I can't do this. I can't do that. You can do it all. God is telling you, yes, you can do it all. Grand rising. Wow. So you're persevering, and you're changing your mind. You're changing the way you think about yourself, the way you speak to yourself. And if you're doing it now during this portal, this is the perfect time to do it, because now whoever was thinking these things of you, they have to sit in that portal of loss and negative thinking while you persevere from it and go through these doors. Wow. It's a lot here about your stability. What's Harmony's call? Yes. Now you can walk in the door to personal healing and happiness. Someone could be 34 years old, but you are literally, these doors are wide open. It's like you could be seeing rainbows. These doors are opening up for you, man. Yeah, you're free from these illusions, from these negative thinking patterns. Wow. Goddess of the moon, freedom, pride, and forgiveness. Yeah, forgive yourself, man, for even thinking this stuff of yourself, man. Forgive yourself for just thinking, I can't do this. I just forgive yourself, because that is not cool, bro. You could do anything. Who told you couldn't do that? Did you hear that growing up or something? Because that's a lie. God is here to let you know that you can do whatever you set your mind to. Stop thinking that. Okay? Stop thinking that way about yourself. Forgive yourself. Because God put us here to be able to multiply. Okay, so anything that's not positive is the devil. So just be mindful of your thoughts and how you're speaking to yourself in this time. Okay, what's Harbor of Peace? Service in the reverse. It's something here that you're supposed to do, but somebody feels like you can't do something. I feel good when I can help others in the reverse. Spirit needs you to help yourself. Somebody doesn't want you being a service to others. Somebody doesn't want you doing something that you were called to do. Like I said, you're a refugee from your past, water signs. And you are here to help people, but somebody don't want you to help people. Somebody wants to keep people stuck in this, like, they want, the masses don't want you to, it's like they don't want you to get people to look within themselves. They want you to, there's a higher level of people that don't want people to grow. This could be the people that control the music, the movies, whatever. They are in high positions, but they want people to be stupid. They want people to be lied to, deceived. And these people are going to have to pay karma, because you were called here to do something, but with the programming of the mind and the thoughts, you think these things of yourself because you are being programmed from what people are saying, what people are doing, what you are watching. All of these things come from a higher entity that's trying to cripple the mind. And you and there's bad karma coming down for people blocking the people that are here for a service and a purpose. What's open doors? Somebody doesn't want the doors to open for you. Yeah, hostility. Somebody, yeah, trust that these doors are opening up. But then you got somebody mad right here. This could be someone who's brokenhearted, who is indecisive about you. Multiple people. They don't want you going through these doors. They don't want you helping others. They want you, like, to not be a service to this earth when you are. So be careful of your thinking right here. I accept that my inner voice will always guide me correctly. Thank you. Listen to your inner voice. Go out into nature and ground your energy, because there is someone here that's very mad that you're a service to the earth, and they don't want you getting to this cornucopia using your imagination. Exactly. The color purple, your thoughts, your creations. These people, they want you stuck in indecision out of envy, but you're growing past them. And these people, they have to weigh out that karma, that scale. It's weighing heavy on them. We have love here and death. So whatever these people are trying to do out of envy, like I said, I don't feel like that's your energy. These are just haters in your energy that don't want you going into this door of personal healing and happiness. They're going to stay mad because you're walking right in. The doors are right open. So somebody could be trying to do some sort of dark magic to make you feel like, yeah, 2 of Cups with the 9 of Cups, that you're not supposed to be with somebody or persevering or celebrating when you clearly are, water signs. Yeah, Ace of Wands. Somebody's doing crown chakra magic already with this purple right here. But you need to trust in your own voice. You need to do something outside. Go do something in the water. Yeah, because someone can't break your heart. Yeah, they're confused that they can't cause a breakup, or they can't break your heart or something. Could be a Libra. Yeah, just be careful. Make sure you're thinking positive thoughts, Empress. Whoa, some of y'all, boy, y'all gonna be preggers soon. You're definitely gonna be pregnant. There's a baby here. Empress, yeah, some of y'all, you could be manifesting another child, or you could just be feeling tired because you're pregnant. Or maybe there's a baby in the near future. I don't know, but only God knows. Yeah. So let's see what's here. What's River of Release with Perseverance. Wow. So you're persevering against these negative thoughts, and you're allowing yourself to trust into the divine, into these plans. Yeah, Ace of Cups. You're asking God to remove any blockages, any thoughts of negative thinking, and you're putting an end to this. Like I said, you guys could be praying in nature. You could be taking a spiritual bath, okay, to cleanse your heart, to cleanse your mind here. And someone's confused that they can't cause illusions on your path to keep you stuck. Somebody doesn't want you helping people. Somebody wants you to just let everything be the way it is. And that's not what you were brought here to do. Everybody has a purpose on this earth. You're not here just to be here. I don't care who you are, what your life is looking like right now. You're not here just to be here. Somebody wants you stuck, and you had to see something from a different perspective and get enlightened to move forward. There is a water, 6 of Swords, Queen of Wands with the 5 of Pentacles, 2 of Pentacles, 5 of Swords. So there could have been a karmic feminine in your energy that could have been trying to manage some sort of money magic to cause delays in your journey. Ace of Swords, truth, but you're too ambitious. Now something is changing. You're getting up out your head. Nine of Swords in the World card. And there's a lot of wealth here. Seven of Pentacles. Some of you guys could be relocating for a new opportunity, or you could be planting your seeds somewhere else. So you could be needing to relocate with this harbor of peace for these doors to open, because wherever you are, you're around a lot of jealous, envious people that are hostile, that don't want you helping others. They want you stuck in this sick mind frame here. Wow, look at this. Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh. All these cards came out together. You're getting your blessings in 2s, 3s, and 4s, honey. We have the Star, the Two of Swords, Four of Wands, Ace of Cups. Somebody wants to block your crown chakra, your decision making. Two of Swords, Libra energy. Somebody don't want you to get this new home. Some of you guys are healers, man, and someone's trying to make you believe that you're not. They're doing crown chakra magic, and someone's mad because they don't have this gift. Some of you guys have ascended spiritually. Yeah, we have indecision right here, cornucopia, imagination. Somebody don't want you using your gifts, bro. You're a service here with this in the reverse, but somebody's mad because you're a service to the earth and they are not. This is Libra energy. Two of Swords, that's Libra energy. Somebody's paying heavy karma for trying to suppress your gifts out of envy, because you're still going to grow past these motherfuckers. There is indecision again. We have indecision here 3 times. Pay attention to your thinking, because whoever's thinking negatively of you in this portal, that's where they will be stuck in, because you're here to grow. Wow, this is syncing up kind of crazy. It's kind of trippy. This is real trippy for real. So there's a Libra in your energy that has been trying to get you to be indecisive about this love, about this, about your gifts, about this twin flame union. A lot of mental conflict, back and forth, hot and cold energy. Somebody wanted you in and it's blocked. Yeah, you're walking away from indecision, period. You're releasing these thoughts. You could be going by water to cleanse your mind. Yeah, the King of Swords. Archangel Michael is here to bring balance in your mind, to clear your mind from this thinking so you can walk away from this mindset. Yeah, look, King of Wands, Five of Cups. Someone here is sad because you walked away from them and you're with somebody new. They want to break up. They want your shit to fall. It's not going to. You're in your wish. You walked away from this person that was indecisive. Somebody could have been very cold towards you at one point. And now you're moving on. Yeah, judgment is you were meant to have this 10 of Pentacles, water signs. And somebody here is mad because they don't got what you got. They don't got the, yeah, Five of Cups, Five of Pentacles. They don't got your gifts. They don't have your intellect to generate this wealth for themselves. This could be people in your own family that you're going to have to cut off, honey. What's the King of Swords? Yeah, Two of Pentacles in reverse. You could be seeing 222. Something here is not balancing out for somebody. This could be a Capricorn, something they can't manage this anymore. Archangel Michael is here to block indecision. This love, Ace of Cups, King of Cups. This love is abundant right here. You could be with an air sign. Or you could be with an Aries or an Aquarius, or there's another air sign. I mean, another water sign that you're with, Pisces, Cancer, Scorpio. But you're overcoming this magic that somebody wanted to put over you. They wanted to manage indecision in your journey, in your relationships, in your spiritual growth here. Yeah, something is over. They can't do that. They can't manage this anymore. Yeah, look, Queen of Pentacles, Five of Pentacles, Seven of Wands, the Sun. They can't manage this shit, bro. You're too high ranking in the spirit. What's the Two of Pentacles in reverse? It's like somebody can't manage something no more. Someone's money's also fucked up. Yeah, Virgo energy. Someone's stalking you too. This person don't realize that they're being investigated for something that they did, and they're getting bad karma with the Justice reverse. Yeah, King of Cups. That's your energy, water sign. Somebody here is trying to stalk you and manage some sort of indecision, and it's not working for them anymore. They're going to have to throw in the towel on this shit. Yeah, someone's trying to push an ending on you, or death, because I did see death back here. Someone's very envious here. Yeah, death and doubt. Yeah, you're putting a death to doubt. That's what I feel. What's the Hermit? You're doing some sort of shadow work. Okay, what's the Hermit? You're doing a lot of shadow work. For a lot of you, and you're coming out of Hermit mode as a star on stage. 4 of Wands, and you love this. Ace of Cups. Okay, so you had to heal something within yourself, and that's your thinking. How you think of yourself, what you think of yourself. Do you believe you can do it, or something like that? Yeah, Queen of Cups. You're a star. Pisces, Cancer, Scorpio. You're a star. Some of you guys are brought here to heal. You need to persevere against this indecision. Should I do it? Should I not do it? This is a dark spirit of indecision that somebody was conjuring up to send to you in your relationship and your thoughts. And they can't balance this out anymore with the 2 of Pentacles in the reverse. You are too balanced. Yeah, 6 of Cups. The Page of Swords. The Knight of Cups with the 7. Somebody wants your mind crippled so they can come in and cause illusions. Because they see that you're a Queen of Cups, is very loving, very nurturing. And sometimes us as water signs, our nurturing, caring, loving energy, people like to take advantage of that from us. And it's time that you stand up. Yeah, it's a lot of people in your energy. What's the Queen of Cups? Yeah, and you're free from this indecision, and they're mad. 5 of Swords. Could be an Aquarius. Somebody's mad that they can't cause illusions or indecision in your connection. You have an angel that's protecting you here, and they're burden coming out your energy, dog. They burden, dog. These motherfuckers is burden coming out your energy. Water signs, look at how they coming out your energy. Libra energy, Aquarius, Sagittarius. These people are burdened, bro. Their burden is going back, bitch. These negative thoughts is going back. Okay, they're paying bad karma for coming for this Queen of Cups, this healer right here. Divine Feminine, Pisces, Cancer, Scorpio, the Star, Ace of Cups, 4 of Wands. Some of you guys are in a deep soulmate, twin flame union. You could be seeing 1111. And someone's stalking you, trying to manage indecision so you can get a divorce, or divorce don't live in your vocabulary. Once you get married, that's it. You're not doing this shit again for some of you. Yeah, 5 of Pentacles. Yeah, someone's trying to manifest poverty on you. Child, bye. What's Harmony's call in reverse with the door to personal healing? You've already healed with the Star, Ace of Cups. So this is just going back to them, and they're going to stay stuck in a portal of bad karma. Yeah, 3 of Cups with the Strength. Yeah, you held this. Listen, you brought whatever this person indecision was bringing you. You snapped the jaw back of this demon. 111 on the timer. You snapped this demon's jaw back, and you could celebrate, honey. You're about to be happy as hell. Y'all are celebrating a wedding. There's some form of party here. You're celebrating. Yeah, look, the 8 of Wands, something is coming in quick. Yes, some of you guys are going to sleep and waking up rich as hell. A lot of fame, recognition. Some of y'all are going viral here, and somebody was trying to send a dark entity to attack you, to take your fate, and the angel slid up on this fool. Yeah, the Temperance, 2 of Cups, King of Pentacles. Your angels done slid on somebody right quick. What's the 5 of Cups? What the hell? Y'all finna get this work. These haters are finna get this work, bro. Yeah, 10 of Swords. They're paying bad karma, Gemini energy, because something was blocked. While you're over here celebrating this new beginning, this wedding, this baby, this announcement. Some of you guys could be making a huge announcement here. Yeah, the Sun. I'm telling you, you're happy in the Sun. And these karmics are getting exposed for coming up in your energy, taking action to 10 of Swords you. They were going to 10 of Swords. They were going to stalk you, do the magic to your mind, 10 of Swords you, and try to wreck these doors anyway. So it's a dub. Could be a Gemini over here that's trying to poke up voodoo dolls and cause indecision and shit. And this bitch finna get the jaw snapped back. Yeah, something is over, ho. You hoes is weak sauce. What's the Ten of Swords? These are friends too that backstabbed and betrayed you out of pride and ego. Now they're mad because you're getting something anyway. Yeah, Ace of Pentacles on that ass. I'm telling you, that's the justice. Exactly. Listen to yourself. Don't listen to what everybody's saying about what you're doing. Do what your heart and God is telling you to do. Look. Page of Swords, now they're watching you while they get karma, because whatever they were doing is not affecting you. Nine of Wands, you're protected by karmic law. Y'all are protected by karmic law. So some of you guys are buying a new home. There's a windfall of money coming. Queen of Cups. There's a windfall of money coming in here. They can't manage indecision to stop you from creating. The Fool is very creative. You can have Aries in your chart, but the Fool is very creative. You could do something in fashion. You could be someone who's like a fashionista or something. But there's a brand new opportunity here. A lot of money, a lot of wealth and stability. You could be buying a brand new home here. You could be traveling, celebrating. And these people are in the Ten of Swords because they were trying to attack you. These are people in your energy that have backstabbed and betrayed you. That's about to watch you get this wealth. Yeah, justice. I'm telling you, Libra energy, bro. I cannot make this shit up. The scales is in the reverse. The scales is upright. She's holding a balance beam, bruh. She's holding a fucking balance beam. There's a Libra in your energy right here. You're getting justice for this backstabbing betrayal. This could have been someone who smiled up in your face but was doing black magic to alter your decision making by causing indecision so you can break up with somebody or that you can stop creating. Yes, and God said, no sir, no ma'am. I told you to do something. You were brought here to do something, and you better do what I tell you to do, or you're going to have to deal with me, God said. Kind of like when you're in school and your parents say you better beat them up or you got to come home and answer to me. You don't let nobody punk you. Don't let nobody bully you, right? Or you're going to have to come home and answer to me. 26 on the timer. That's how God is doing it. You better come down on earth and do what I told you to do, or you're going to have to answer to him. So get up out your head and get to work. Because whatever idea you're sitting on a gold mine. And it's like the sky of clarity is here. Seek clarity, bro. Because you're doing something right. And this karmic is in a fucking tower trying to get your help now. No, it's over with. So whoever these karmics are, now they want to be your friend again. They want to come down that road again after they done backstabbed and betrayed you. No, stay where the fuck you at, ho. You gonna have to deal with this balance beam on Judgment Day. Okay, you're not dealing with that. What's justice here? So you're getting some sort of contract that's going to be worth a lot of money. Some of you guys are contracted to be stars on this realm. And if anybody's coming in the way of your service to help others, you are to move away from these people. With this harbor of peace, you need to move into and sail into calmer waters here, because if you don't do your job here, you're going to get in trouble by the divine, is what I'm hearing. And you were brought here to be a star. You were brought here to bring balance. You were brought here to heal. Yeah, the Eight of Cups. These people want to reconcile with you now because you got money now, or you blew up. Spirit is saying, walk away from these fake friends. These are the same ones that stabbed you in the back. The same ones that was gossiping behind your back saying you was never going to be shit, in groups of threes with gossiping. Group chat, text, all this shit. They were stabbing you in the back, all this shit. And be 24:44 on the timer. And so because you got this wealth, Queen of Cups, they want to reconcile and party with you like ain't nothing happened. No, these are the same people that didn't want you following your purpose, bro. They wanted you to work a regular job, retire, and pass away due to your mind just being warped at a 9-to-5, slaving, retiring, and barely making ends meet. That's how they wanted you. Penny pinching, 4 of Pentacles. I can't make this up. Spirit said you're going to walk away from these karmics. These are all karmic contracts. Pisces energy with the Eight of Cups that you're going to have to walk away from. These friends that live in their pride, that live in ego. Yeah, now you got this Ace of Pentacles here, Ace of Cups, and everybody acting like, oh, well, yeah, 5 of Pentacles. They will be in poverty. That's what they wanted for you, right? Well, the scales have to balance. They're going to be in bad karma, sick and broke. And you're walking away from poverty as they're just now entering the portal. Whatever somebody's doing during this time, if you're wishing bad on others, if you're praying for people's downfall, if you're interfering in people's callings, in this specific point of the game, you will be stuck in a portal of lack and loss and illusions. Yes, I'm telling you, there's a reader in your energy, bro. This bitch, bro, boy, let me tell you something. She finna get exposed, bro. I'm telling you, dog. She finna get exposed. Something bad finna happen to this hoe. The death with the 10 of wands. What's this? Somebody is sick as fuck. This could be a friend of yours that you used to be cool with. This person backstabbed and betrayed you, gossiped about you, told people, oh, they not supposed to be doing that. They can't do this. They can't do that. And now look, 3 of Swords. Listen, somebody going down, bro. What's the the Knight of Wands. It's an ex. This could be somebody from your past, an ex-lover, okay, that was going around pillow talking with hoes, gossiping about you, and all you did was walk away. You didn't argue. You didn't go back and forth. You didn't even give this person any energy. You just like, okay, no worries, and just walked away. And in the midst of you walking away, you had to heal, because whoever this person was, they were sending out the energy of keeping you in the 2 of Swords, because they were in the 2 of Swords. So they were projecting on you, honey. They were projecting. What's this Knight of Wands right here? Damn, these people crazy, bro. Leo energy, Taurus, Libra, Gemini. Yeah, look, the moon in reverse. Yeah, Cancer, Pisces. Yeah, this person, they go through a lot of self-deception. They deceive themselves out of a lot of their blessings. They're always crying over spilled milk. You see the truth. You're coming out of your head about this shit. And you know that half of these motherfuckers coming back into your energy, they never even wanted you to move forward. They never wanted you to. Yeah, now you're with this balanced connection. 6 of Pentacles, 10 of Cups, High Priestess with the Sun. And anybody sending you illusions is blocked. You see something clear. You're not stuck in no illusions, bruh. This person can't manage this shit no more with this group. They're all falling like flies. What's Harbor of Peace? Yeah, you have peace here. So these people were playing on your calling right here. And you have to get up out your head and realize that this is what you were born to do. You got the gift. Yeah, Ace of Swords. Truth. You got the gift. You got it, bruh. You got it, girl. Yeah, 6 of Pentacles. You got it. You got it. Taurus energy. You got it, man. You got it. You got it, High Priestess. This is you. You supposed to be helping people. And somebody don't want you doing that. They don't want you saying that. And you speak the truth. And a karmic contract has been cut with the Ace of Swords and the Justice. Now you're speaking your truth going into this new beginning. Yeah, look, and it's blocked. Anybody trying to come for your fate is blocked too. They've been blocked. Leo energy, you're standing on your values and morals. You're going to speak your truth. And look, we got the 5 of Swords. They mad because of your work, because you're getting good news for your work. Something is changing in your work. Your career could be changing. You're a true speaker, period. And that's what you were born to do. And if you don't do what God told you to do, you're going to have to deal with him. So you better get right. You better get right, because this indecision ain't it. All this perfectionism and all that's not it. Just do it. Just do what you got to do. Stand on your business, okay? And now look at you. You got the Ace of Pentacles. Wow, look at this. Hell, this is what they don't want you to have. This 10 of Pentacles, King of Pentacles. They don't want you to have it, bro. They're trying to block you from getting to this, and they cannot. As long as you wake up and you go into nature, ground your energy, and call on God, honey, you could hear God for some of you. God speaks directly through you. He uses you as a vessel for some of you. Ace of Swords. And this is what's bringing you prosperity. They don't want you to help others. They want you to stay in this karmic cycle of loss and poverty and indecision, while this man is piping you down, and your friends too. This man could have had sex with your friends, juggled you, blocked your intuition, put a dark spirit of indecision on you, because that's what they're carrying around. Illusions. And meanwhile, you done got your power back. You done called your power back. 10 of Pentacles speaks about generational wealth, prosperity, new beginnings, ancestral assistance here is what I'm getting, your angels are here assisting you. There is good news. Whatever you're manifesting in this time, you will get it. And that's the judgment. Okay. So let's see. So there's a love here that's full of wealth and stability and prosperity. Yeah, and someone's mad. Jealousy. 5 of Swords. Aquarius energy. Leo, Taurus, Libra. This could be someone in your family that's very jealous of you, bro. Could be an air sign. Someone is very jealous of you. They're jealous of your gifts, of your talent. So they try to get in groups and talk about how you're not supposed to be doing that. You're too old for that. You can't do that. And they get in these little groups and they start this gossiping. And when I tell you there's a special place in hell for people that gossip, bro, these people will be burned and they will feel every part of their bodies burning in hell. 5 of Pentacles, 10 of Swords. That is the truth, Ace of Swords, for doing this to somebody. Now they want to run back and say, I'm sorry, and right their wrongs. You better right your wrongs with God, my nigga. You better pray and ask. You better go into nature and go heal. Because coming to this divine feminine ain't going to save you, shorty. It's just not. Your rooted envy stems deep from within. So even if you're apologizing to this person on the 3D realm, God sees your heart, 5 of Pentacles, and it's of poverty, bro. You don't really mean these apology. You don't really mean what you're saying. You're just trying to get in good so you can do it again and stab them up again, bro. You're going down. These people in your family, they're going down for trying to block your purpose. Since a page, they've probably been telling you, oh, you're never going to be shit. You're never going to do. And it's stuck in your mind. And they got to pay for that. They got to pay for causing indecision on your path. Because for some of you, you were supposed to already be somewhere a long time ago. But because of the lack of the support, the gossiping, the groups, the chatty patties, you have been delayed. And God is going to come down. Because this is not okay. God put you here for a reason, and people have been causing delays on your path due to indecision and self-doubt. You had to come out of it, yes, but God did not do this for you to have to go through. You didn't have, yo, bro. It's so hard to explain sometimes. You were never supposed to go through this shit, bro. You were supposed to be around people that celebrated you, that uplifted you. But in the midst of God putting you around these people, they chose the devil's side. And God gave us free will. So he knew they were going to do that. But he wanted you to break free first. And it took too long for you to break free from these people. Because they were your family, your friends, people you thought was gifting you stuff and giving you. And they were all trying to hold you back. Wow. So you were not really sure. You know, you're like, no, that's my family. They would never do that. And you were indecisive. No, that's who you need to move away from. Your family. Your family. 4 of Pentacles, the Empress, because they're holding you back from being the Empress. It's your family, bro. It's your family. And then they conjured up this ex. So they wanted you to date somebody that would constantly backstab and betray you. So you can always be in your head and never move forward. Heartbreak and hostilities, indecision. So by talking, because like I said, the manifestation starts with the thoughts. It starts with the mind. So when you're a kid and someone's constantly telling you, knocking up your head, you ain't gonna be shit, you ain't this, you ain't that, they grow into believing that. And then you grow into attracting narcs like this. Or they grow up in a situation where their mom is constantly being cheated on, having babies outside of marriages. They see this happening. And so they attract these type of men. And now their child is being abused and hurt. And then they want to go and do the get back. But you were the one who was orchestrating this karmic to come to your child because of how you treat your wife or your husband, bitch. You did this shit. And they don't want to take accountability. They have to wait until something is completely fucked up for them to be like, damn, I was a bad parent. Damn, what did I do? Yeah. What did you do, ho? Because now justice is going to reign on whoever's in this energy in this moment in time. For others of you, you have an ex that's jealous of you. You have family members that's jealous of you. Libra, 4 of Swords, 1414. Heavy Libra out here. The Lovers, Gemini. What is happening here? You have people want you to be lazy. They want you to be in the bed. They want you to be sleeping all day so you can't work. They were planning to put a Jezebel demon on you, bro. with sex magic. People in your family doing sex magic. This is sick. A Libra. And because whoever this person is, they're jealous of people's calling. They do readings on them. They snoop into their life. And then they're like, oh, I want to do that. So let me just throw indecision. And then God said, let me just throw you to the fucking pits of hell so you can burn, bitch. Because that's what's happening. 1333 on the timer. These bitches is burning. Yes. Thank you, Holy Spirit. They're burning. They're falling out of a fucking tower of fire. They're burning. God is going to make them burn. This was a backfire. Because of your jealous ass ways, ho. What is this? You think I'm playing? What's the Four of Swords? I'm trying to tell you, yeah, King of Cups. King to the Queen of Cups. Scorpio, someone's jealous of your person. Of your relationship. Oh, man, boy. These are people in your family and an ex. They're all brokenhearted because you're winning. All of them. They want you lazy. They want you in the bed. They don't want you working. They try to demonize your work. They say this is a demon. But God told you to do something to help people. So like I said, if you don't do what God told you to do, you're going to have to deal with God. Because you're not here just to sit around and count your days, honey. You're here to do something. You have a purpose. And that's to break this curse. And the longer you wait, the more you're playing with your fate. 1222 on the timer. Stop playing with a kid, boy. Page of Cups. Someone's mad because you're at peace. What's this, man? So you're at peace, King to the Queen of Cups. There's a union here. You could be with another water sign like yourself. But this relationship is meant to persevere against all of this illusion here. Yeah, Nine of Cups. This is your wish fulfillment. This divine masculine, this Scorpio you're with or something. You're meant to break generational curses with this person. And you have family members, friends, and an ex that's trying to cause illusions and is trying to balance indecision in your connection. God is saying, go, move. You need to move away from these people here. Yeah, look, it's an ex watching. They're under judgment, honey. They're under heavy judgment. Libra, Gemini, Scorpio, Sagittarius, somebody here is under judgment, bro. I'm telling you, bro. These people in your family, this ex, these fake ass friends, they're all gonna burn in the fire. They're all, I'm sorry to say it, yeah, death reverse. They try to put death on your person. 1111 on the timer. Four swords with the death, but the death is in the reverse. This shit is blocked. They're trying to put death to your person. They're trying to do death magic. So that way you can be so broken that you have no choice but to fall victim to this nonsense. God said, not on my watch. 7 of Wands is blocked, bitch. Somebody was trying to take your person out. Yeah, 8 of Swords. They're trying to bind this person in a jar. Then they wanted to bind your children. Listen. Oh, no. This is family. This is family. You need to move, bro. I promise you. You have this boat right here. You're a refugee from your past, bruh. Now I'm hearing refugee in this. Ooh la la la. It's the way that we rock when we're doing our thing. Ooh la la la. It's the natural vibe that the refugees bring. So go listen to that song by the Fugees. Ooh la la la. Cause that's a refugee camp. Okay? They're refugees from their past, the things they've been through in their life. They're trying to, in the video, they're running away from ICE or something. They're running away from the demons that were been chasing them their whole life. The demon of poverty, of robbery, of just illusions. They're running in the video, the whole video. They're running. Go watch that video, listen to that song, Fugees. Ooh la la la. It's the way that we rock when we're doing our thing. It's the way that you rock when you're doing your thing that makes these haters mad. Ooh la la la. It's the natural vibe that the refugees bring. So it's a natural vibe that you bring, King and Queen of Cups, that's making these motherfuckers mad. They don't want you to stand in that power. They mad at your natural vibes. What's the death in the reverse? Yeah, they couldn't sacrifice your person. Yeah, look, the Chariot. With the Knight of Pentacles, they couldn't sacrifice shit. They couldn't end shit here. Y'all are working. Virgo energy, they were strategically planning this. This is someone in your family, honey, that was doing this. We got the Chariot, but you're triumphant, Cancer energy. You're triumphant. They couldn't put a death to your person, and they're jealous. Yeah. Wow. They couldn't put a death to you, Divine Masculine. This could be a Cancer Masculine, Scorpio. They couldn't put an ending to you. This shit was blocked. Okay, now you finna buy a brand new car and skirt on their ass. Yeah, look at this damn reader, bro. Somebody was doing hella magic on this High Priestess, and now they're burdened. Page of Pentacles, a Magician with the Devil. What's open doors? Trust. It says, I accept that my inner voice will always guide me correctly. Exactly. Your inner voice guided you out of something. They were trying to put death on somebody, and the shit is blocked. These people refuse to change with the Death in the reverse. They keep trying to do this magic to cause a loss for this Emperor. Trying to read up on this Emperor, and they're not able to. Let's trust with open doors. What is wrong with these hoes? Yeah, look, we got the World. This is over. You're done. Yeah, Scorpio energy. This is over here. This loss, there's no more loss here. No more loss, no more none of that. You're moving forward. They're crying over spilled milk. They're ungrateful. They will pay. High Priestess with the Six of Wands, because you were called to do something since a child before you even knew these motherfuckers. That's what your calling was. Before you even knew these people, you had a specific calling on your life. And these people try to play God, and now they're in the Nine of Swords with the shits. I'm telling you, because they're trying to play on your calling. They're trying to demonize what you do for work. They're trying to say, oh, you do tarot, that's evil. But then look what y'all hoes is doing. You're over here gossiping. You're stabbing people in the back. You're doing all this bullshit, and you're saying that someone reading some cards is evil. Bitch, you're evil, ho. How about that? And you're gonna lose for doing this to somebody's mind, because God called somebody to help people with the star here to heal generational curses, 10 of Pentacles, and you're over here trying to block somebody's calling because you are insecure about your path in life. You're gonna pay for that. What's the Five of Cups? You're gonna pay. You're gonna lose. Yeah, look, the Magician in the reverse, Gemini, Virgo energy. You're gonna lose for manipulating somebody's path when God told them to do something. You dumb motherfucker, you. Y'all is dumb for real. Yeah, this person in there since a child was creative. Pisces energy, Leo. You over here trying to manipulate somebody's page, somebody's numbers. You're trying to shadow ban them, and they're going to be seen anyway. They just strategically charting their course, and they're moving with the water. So they're going to get to where they got to go, even if it takes them a long time. Knight of Pentacles, but it's taking them a long time because they're strategically planning another way after y'all motherfuckers try to block this person's path. Now they got to go around you hoes, but they still going to get to where they got to go. Knight of Pentacles in the Chariot, they're still going to be victorious. They're still going to be wealthy. They're still going to be on stage. They're still going to be a star. They're still going to win. So what was the purpose? Now you're going to have to burn in hell. Was it worth it? You're going to have to feel your bones burn. Do you not understand the excruciating pain that you're about to be in for eternity for playing with somebody's calling by causing manipulation and indecision on what their calling is in life? I don't care if this is your family. They did not want you to do what God told you to do. Wow. Now they gotta pay. What's the Magician in the reverse? They better go to God and ask God. They better get on their knees and fast and pray this off, because whoever was manipulating your path in any kind of way, they are going to burn. 444 on the timer. So I don't know who this is, honey, but the doors is opening up for you like God planned it. What's the Magician in the reverse? Yeah, King of Wands, Aries, Leo, Sagittarius, that was attacking your person through spell work. They were trying to put death on your Divine Masculine. Death is in the reverse. This is a Scorpio they was playing with. This is an angel, bro. That's what they didn't know. With the moon reverse, they know now. You know now. See, somebody was taking heavy action, because the King of Wands is someone who takes action, someone who's a leader. They were taking action and leading people to block your purpose. You're a world star with the world and the star. I gotta talk to motherfuckers like you slow because you just don't get it. Manipulating people's path will get you burned, my nigga. Listen, 10 of Cups, the Tower with the Page of Pentacles. People in your family, unfortunately, they will burn too. 333 on the timer. And God is going to let you see them burn, bro. And you're going to cry. It's going to hurt. But God said, but look what they did but behind your back. Do you understand? He don't like gossipers. God does not like people who gossip. Mind your fucking business. That's what God wants you to do. Mind your business and focus on your path and your purpose. But they can't because they don't what? They can't hear God. They can't hear him. God doesn't talk to these people. He doesn't. He doesn't even know them. On the day of judgment, their hearts will be weighed on a scale and he'll put you down. Yeah. Judgment is among these people. And I don't care how much money you have, that's not going to pay you out of this. Okay. What's the King of Wands? Aries, Leo, Sagittarius. They're going to lose anyway. You're going to win anyway. That's just how it was. Okay. That's how it was set up to be. Okay. Yeah. Yeah. Look, 4 of Pentacles in the reverse. A spiritual thief. Capricorn. A Capricorn was putting death on a man. That's an angel. You're going to pay and burn for your life. You're going to keep getting burned. You're going to keep getting burned. It's going to come back out. You're going to keep 222 on the timer. You're going to keep getting burned and you're going to feel the burn in your body because you try to put death on an angel that was brought here to help this person break curses. You're going to pay. This is nothing to laugh about. This is real life. People are doing dark magic on people's callings because yo, bro, what the fuck, bro? Out of greed. This is all out of greed. I want them. But when you had them, you treated them like shit. So when a person moves on and leaves you behind, you want to be controlling and you want to steal. I'm going to steal their fate. I'm going to put them in a jar. I'm going to call a witch or a warlock to help me out. And now you're in the hellfire. And God is sitting back shaking his head like, wow. I told this person to move and now you're mad because they moved. But when they was in your area, you treated them like dirt. 10 of Swords, 5 of Pentacles. Wow. What's the 4 of Pentacles in the reverse? So whoever tried to steal from you or your person energetically, they're going to have to answer to God. The devil. Oh my God. I cannot make this shit up. Capricorn, bro. I can't make it up, bro. This person was doing death magic on a King of Cups, Scorpio. And now they're going to get eaten by that same entity. They woke up. Over and over and over, they're going to feel their limbs, their body parts being eaten up. Wow. Wow. Because of your jealousy. And that's why the 7 deadly sins are envy, jealousy, gluttony. Let me look it up. Let's read them together. Look, 911 on the clock. 911. It's an emergency. Wow. It's an emergency out here. Wow. Wow. It's an emergency. Someone's going to have to call 911. Wow. Come on, man. 7 deadly sins. 7. God rested on the 7th day. We're on the 7. It's significant. Okay, what are the 7 deadly sins? Pride, greed, wrath, envy, lust, sloth, gluttony. Sloth is excessive laziness or idleness. Someone who is lazy as fuck. That's a 7 deadly sin. Gluttony, excessive eating, drinking, or self-indulgence. Lust, intense sexual desire or longing. Envy, a feeling of discontented or resentful longing aroused by someone else's possessions, qualities, or luck. I say blessings. So you envy someone's possessions, their qualities, and their blessings. Wrath, uncontrolled feelings of anger, rage, and hatred. Wow. Greed, excessive desire for material possessions and wealth. Pride, excessive belief in one's own abilities or importance. Wow, this is what these people are filled with. And this person, this is going to be seen all over the news. Whoever this karmic is, they're going to go down. The devil stole their fate, so they think they could steal. Yeah, lust. Look at that. Look at the lust coming out. Whoever this fire sign is, this Capricorn, whoever these people were working together with to conjure this up, they are going to burn. Yeah, look, Five of Wands. Come outside. Come outside. This King of Wands led a whole bunch of people right to hell. Leo energy, yes. They led these people so you could not walk through these doors. They led them to attack you online. I'm hearing cyberbullying, hacking, IP addresses, stalking, doxing. They're under judgment. They're under judgment for coming for this Empress. Yes, they were attacking this Empress's calling. Yeah, they're under judgment. They're gonna burn, bro. They're gonna burn so bad. The devil's gonna eat all these people, bro. This is horrible. And you're gonna have to watch this too. Wow. What's the Five of Wands? And this King of Wands was leading all these people to attack somebody who is not built like that, bro. This person is not built. You see how this is built? This person, the way their chest is standing out like that, and they got that chariot like that. This person was built to always persevere. Cancer energy. And they didn't know with the Two of Swords who they was playing with. They thought, because, oh, she's so nice. Oh, she's so sweet. Oh, she's so loving. Let's play with her. And then they got ran through. They got mollywopped. They got this work. They got this work, shorty. What's the Five of Wands? So Five of Wands with the devil. Now they're all burning in the fire. Yeah, they were working with people. Three of Pentacles, Capricorn again. Here is a Capricorn is here 4 times. Okay? Fuck wrong with you. Capricorn, 2 of Pentacles in the reverse. Capricorn, 4 of Pentacles in the reverse. Capricorn, the devil. Capricorn, 3 of Pentacles. Capricorn is here. So what are you talking about? Who is this Capricorn in y'all's energy? Who is this Leo Sagittarius in y'all's energy that's doing all this work on y'all? Who is this Libra? Who are these people? 2 of Cups coming up against your union. Cancer energy. Someone's coming up against a Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio. And they're going to flood out. Because this water sign energy, this ain't nothing to play with. And whatever fire you think you on, the water is going to put the fire out. You don't want to play those games. Water puts fire out. So y'all think y'all hot shit, y'all finna get flooded on. Alright? So I don't know. But you better tread lightly here. Well, it's too late. You're already going to burn. What's the 2 of Cups? They were working with people to block this union. 4 of Wands, Ace of Cups, 2 of Cups. Wow. And they're all, oh, wow. Oh, I got the chills all on my body, bro. Y'all are going to burn. Judgment. The horns are being blown. The horns are being blown for coming for this union, bro. Yes, yes. Whoever was involved. And this karmic feminine, they working with this man too. Aquarius. Gemini, they're working with this man too. Y'all finna get ate up bad. This is ooh, 24. A horror movie can't even listen. I don't give a damn if you're into horror films. A horror movie ain't even gonna be able to describe the type of torture y'all motherfuckers is gonna be going through. I'm telling you, yo, I'm telling you, because these people were called to be together, to work together, to break this curse, and y'all thought y'all was coming for who? A high priestess. Wow. 8 of Wands. Wow. This person is ascending spiritually. They're going up in ranking when they sleep. They go up in ranking. What's the Judgment? Yeah, Queen of Pentacles. You're coming for a natural born healer. You can have earth in your chart, water signs, but you're coming for a natural born healer who knows how to heal their body. They know how to heal themselves. They know what to eat. They know what to drink to make themselves heal. They're like Wolverine in the spirit, bruh. This is a Wolverine. They can heal themselves and come back like nothing ever happened. That's the blessing on these people's lives. Yeah, and there's a pregnancy for these people as well that you will not be stopping. Because if God calls this person to be the Empress, judgment with the Empress, who you think you coming towards? Child, you better go ask somebody. Because now all these hoes is getting exposed for the lies, the trickery, the deceit. You're going to be seen all over the world. God's going to make people see you for who you are. Whoo, baby, yeah. 7 of Swords. Someone try to steal your fertility and all this other shit. And here is, yo, I'm telling you, God is here, bro. God is here. Keep playing. Taurus energy. We have Taurus, Libra, Leo, Pisces. Ooh, water signs, honey. Let's get some advice. Wow, this is, don't give up on your dreams, please. Yeah, chop wood, come to the edge. These people are getting cut off, man. Holy Spirit don't rock with these people, bro. They did too much, too much. And now it's like something here is over with. They can't stop this God's wrath, though. This person they're all the 7 deadly sins. They're all going to pass because they all operate out of this deadly energy here. Because this is, ooh, child, that they better repent or something. I don't even know if they can. Yeah, you got a deep knowing of what's going to happen to these people in the afterlife. Yeah, but you're flexible here. You're not going to engage in this. They want to know why. Well, yeah, God said, oh, look at higher power. Boy, stop. These fake preachers and these fake people in the pulpit, God is going to pull you from that pulpit for misleading people. You're going to be flexible here. Someone's going to want to know why, and you know why. They don't know why, but you know why. Why is this happening to me? They're going to be screaming that from hell. I'm not afraid to talk about the truth. Because I know what's behind it all. I could see 2121. I could see. Y'all can't see though. Yeah, look, time to go in the reverse. This is not your time to go yet. It's not your time to go. You got work to do. You're just a late bloomer because of the people in your energy. But you gonna get to where you gotta go. These people are losing their homes. Come to the edge. No place like home in the reverse. Trying to bring disruption to your home. We're gonna leave these motherfuckers homeless and unstable. What's Harmony's call? Yeah, exchanging gifts reverse. Yeah, you are not to exchange gifts with these people. Family members, friends, I don't give a damn if it's a birthday, Christmas. Do not take gifts from these people, bro. These people have cursed gifts and give it to you to cause disarray and illusions in your home. Yeah, time for a nap, change in the wind. They wanted to put death on your person. It's a change in the wind. They're going through never-ending stories because God said so, higher power. Whoever is protecting y'all, the world ain't ready for the world ain't ready for whatever's protecting you outside of this planet, bro. They're not ready for this shit, bro. They're not. What's this exchanging gifts? Yeah, and that's the message, bro. They're not ready for whatever's protecting y'all, bro. Because you did something by the book. They stole from y'all. Spiritually, they did. They try to steal your gifts. And that's the message. That's why they're going to be stuck watching you win. And then in the afterlife, they're going to burn for eternity for even attempting this weird, dumb shit. Yeah, look, they're stuck in a portal. And what did I say in the beginning? Whatever you put your mind on during this time, that's where you will be stuck in. They're in between worlds. They're stuck in a portal. Their gifts are stripped. They're going round and round. It's going to be bad for these people. Yeah, look, clean it up. God is coming to clean something up. Y'all don't want these problems, bro. Y'all don't want these problems coming for this empress, bro. This emperor, bro. King of Cups, Queen of Cups. Y'all coming for these people, bro. What's this energy? Serene Haven. Yeah, look. Regeneration. Y'all were brought here to regenerate and break generational curses. And somebody thought that they can what? Stop you? Yeah, these people have been cut off. You about to be happy. You about to be poised. You about to be at peace. Serendipity. Blessings is coming in. And these karmics that sold they soul, they're stuck with a fork in their ass, bitch. You finna be well done. The devil's gonna put his fork right in your ass and eat you like a shish kebab, bitch. You see. You're gonna see this shit. And look at that hot lava coming up from under the ground. While this person's on top, you bitches is gonna burn, ho. You bitches is gonna burn in that fire. What is this? You think I'm playing? I'm speaking like this because this is the truth. And y'all been sheltered too long. Don't say that online. Don't do that. Don't say that. Don't do that. And that's why y'all motherfuckers is thinking of a way to come up out of something, because you are always blinded to the truth. From what you watch, to what you hear, to what you eat, you feed yourself lies. And I'm not here to stroke nobody's ego. You're gonna hear the truth, bitch. If you don't like it, click the fuck off. Because I'm not sugarcoating nothing for y'all. You're gonna burn. What is this? Wow. Yeah, they sold their soul to glitter. They thought it was gold. The shit was glitter. Yo. Oh my gosh. They thought it was gold. The shit was glitter. Look, in the reverse, they couldn't get you to sell your soul. They were trying to think of a way to get you to sell your soul, and you're not. You're doing something by the book. That's why you had to go around these motherfuckers. That's why it took you longer with the Knight of Pentacles. But you got there with the Chariot. You still got to your promised land. Might have took a while, but you brought a lot of respect, dignity, and integrity with you, because the Chariot talks about integrity. The Chariot talks about whatever somebody says behind your back, they'll say it to your face. They're not afraid of you. That's what the Chariot Cancer energy represents. Cancers stand on integrity. Everything they say to your face, they can say anything. They're not afraid of nobody. They don't gossip. They don't gossip. Everything this person says about you, they say it to you. They don't have nothing to hide. The fuck? Yeah, TikTok. Y'all hoes, y'all time is up. Y'all time is up here. Yeah, it's time for a nap. The devil gonna rock you hoes to sleep. I'm telling you. All this greed, all this hate, and you're going the distance, bro. I'm telling you. Ooh, 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 ooh. Now somebody wants your forgiveness. Now somebody wants to mend something. Go mend it with God. Go to God. That's really who you need to be worried about, because when this is all said and done, he's the one that's going to decide where you go. So forget trying to apologize to divine feminine, divine masculine. You need to be getting on your knees and praying that God don't burn your ass down. He's a forgiving God, honey. He's very forgiving, very merciful. So you need to make sure that when you asking for forgiveness, it ain't fake. Because trust me, he knows your intentions before you even think. Before you even blink, he knows when you're going to blink, when you're going to think, when you're... His magnitude is to infinity, honey. You could never really understand every little piece because it's so infinite. Okay, so you better take it one day at a time, shorty. Ooh. What's the opening doors here, honey? Wow. Yeah, look, balance. Yeah, yin. You're balanced, divine feminine. Yeah, because you did something by the book, so God is going to restore balance for you. You did not abuse your gifts. You only told the truth. Truth be told. You did not abuse your gifts. You did not use your gifts to hurt people. You use your gifts to help people. 15:15 on the timer, and you told the truth. And that's why they're mad. Chaos and conflict, because you're telling the truth. The masses are mad because you're telling the truth. Everybody's mad because you're telling the truth. The fuck? They want to live in illusions. They want to live in a lie. They want to believe the hype. Let them believe it. As they're all falling off the cliff and going right into the fire, let them believe it. But you're not going to allow people in your energy to believe it because you don't want them to burn. 14:44 on the timer. You don't want people to burn to death. So you're going to tell them the truth? The fuck? That's what I'm saying. Y'all be on some weird shit, bro. Y'all be swearing up and down that people are lying, that people are against you. No, you're against your motherfucking self. Chaos and conflict, it starts with you. And then you're listening to these musics, these things in your body. You're eating these foods. You're listening to this crap. You're leading yourself right to the pits of hellfire, honey. Chaos and conflict they're going through because they were attacking this Empress, Queen of Cups, Queen of Pentacles energy. I'm telling you, you're going to go the distance with this work that you're doing for God, for yourself, for your family. Don't give up. Keep working, but pace yourself. Don't overwork yourself. Take one day at a time. Okay, take time to heal, take time to rest. Don't overwork yourself. Yeah, look, they want you to come to the edge. They want to tempt you to come to the edge so they can jump you. Somebody here trying to jump somebody. You gonna die, ho. 13:33 on the timer. You gonna, cause whoever this man is, he got a gun on him. You're not jumping nobody. Everybody getting shot. So don't play yourself thinking you can jump somebody, bro. It'll be a full out war, bro. Observer and peace. Somebody's watching you be at peace. You ain't jumping nobody, ho. Fuck wrong with you. 13:13 on the timer. There will be an ending for you, bitch. See, this person don't gotta go in the spirit and do all that weird shit. They don't gotta do spell work. All they got to do is pray and walk with that Nina. They got the Nina and the Bible. Do something. God said, don't live by the sword or you'll die by the sword. They don't live by the sword, but they got protection on them. Okay, you ain't gonna catch this divine masculine slipping out here. You really are not. Look, they're poised. While y'all are going through chaos and conflict, they're poised, they're relaxed. The King of Cups is very balanced in their emotions. They're all of that. And you hoes are going down. Yeah, unfinished symphony. This person's story is unfinished. So who the hell are you to think that it's done? It hasn't even started yet. We have peace and observer and higher power and milk and honey. Yeah, it hasn't even started yet. These people's abundance hasn't even started yet. And something, y'all tripping, bro. God is coming down to bring them milk and honey. And he wants to see if you can do it. He wants to test to see. I'm going to bring them milk and honey. I'm going to bring them abundance, a home. I'm going to give them everything they want. I want to see if you think you're bigger than God, honey. Your arms are too short to box with God, honey. Stop playing yourself. Get out your head. Stop imagining these things. Go the distance and build these blocks, please. Because time is ticking. And time is moving hella fast, so you got to get to work. Ooh, la, la, la. It's the way that we rock over doing nothing. Ooh, la, la, la. It's the natural vibe that the refugees bring. Ooh, la, la. I'm about to blast that song when I'm done with this reading. So, hey, hey. Ooh, la, la, la. It's the way that we rock when we doing nothing. What's the last message? Ooh, abundance at the bottom of the day. Boy, stop. Boy, stop. It says calm. I'm surrounded by the energy of calm, peace, and positivity. That's you. Y'all are at peace, serene. You're going outside. You're going by the lake. All right. It says the angels remind you that calmness comes from determination to live ever happily in the present moment. I know the word. I'm having a tongue twister right now. Replenishing the past, not to worry about the future, but placing your lives firmly in the Creator's hands. Yes, you are calm and you are placing your lives firmly in God's hands. You don't have to worry about what these people have been doing. With the judgment here, you've forgiven them with no pride, with no hate. You've forgiven them fully. You really do wish them well, and they really do wish bad for you. As you're wishing them well, they're wishing bad for you. So this don't got nothing to do with you. Your hands is calmly placed. Your life is placed in God's hands, honey. And then we got abundance. And that's why you're getting something. They can't beat you. It says abundance is my essence, my foundation, and my being. The angels are telling you that you are ready to possess the power to have everything you've ever dreamed of and more. When you cultivate true love, joy, peace, and passion, purpose, and freedom inside yourself, you'll see these things reflect back to you in your outside world. Like I said, watch what you're thinking here. Watch your thoughts. Not everybody's against you. There are people put on your path to help you. Don't mess it up. Allow people to help you, bruh. You can't do this all by yourself, bruh. Okay, yeah, it's time for you to transform and allow the flow of abundance to come in during this new beginning here. So this was your reading, water signs. Leave me a comment down below. Let me know if this resonated for you. Also hit that notification bell so you're notified when I drop a video. Until next time, stay blessed and stay prayed up. Bye.